Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Star Wars The Old Republic Knights of the Fallen Empire Edition. And we are back with Zaylan, of course, who has been tasked with checking the power generator. And as we can see, there are some Wingmaws here, who are apparently leeching energy from the power generator. We cannot have that, can we? No. So we're going to be taking them down very easily and restarting the generator, I assume. Or maybe not. Maybe we just need to check the fuse box.
Are gunked up or something. We have to clean out the junctions.
Okay, yes. I will attempt to clean out the junctions, apparently. Okay. I really should not be doing this. I mean, really, I'm not particularly good at the technical aspect of things. Ah, here we go. We found some. Well, that's not bad. Now, of course, we just have to repair this fuse over here. Isn't that it? Wait. No. This is it. This is the right one. That was the bonus mission. Okay. And, okay, apparently that's it.
What was it?
An infestation. If they'd grown any bigger, we'd have more to worry about than spotty power. We should check the rest of the ship.
Courtesy, I will take it upon myself to eradicate these hostile stowaways, masters. Once I have gathered additional munitions, I will scour the ship from top to bottom.
Whoa, easy! We can have you blasting through the hull left and right.
Appeasement. I can employ knives and blunt force instruments instead. Would that make you feel safer?
Not really.
Next time, you're on cleanup detail.
Oh, now that is amazing. That's really cool. I mean, seriously, the amount of sass that HK has is just absolutely astronomical, really. I mean, did you hear that? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you did. That's the reason I love him. He's really, really good. He is well written, and even though he's a droid, he shows more personality than many of the human characters, which I have to say is also quite not rare, but it's always a joy to have him on screen, actually.
A love the hand of tithe could not deny.
We're headed back into the heart of Arkan's empire, and you're singing.
What better time? Anyway, where we're going, no one will be looking for criminals. Most of the people there are criminals, which of course presents its own dangers. So, I do enjoy visiting the old world. It's a piece of Zakuul history. Valkorian's first attempt at creating a grand society.
A failed attempt.
Only in scale. To him, it wasn't nearly grand enough.
I want to know more about your relationship with Valkorian.
The story really isn't as outlandish as whatever you're imagining. We met after I earned a place in his elite guard. I never hesitated to speak my mind, which caught his attention, I suppose. He was fascinating, bold, always completely certain of his next step.
The way you describe him, I can't blame you for taking an interest.
You also have to understand his place in our culture, our psychology, our entire conception of ourselves. He guided Zakuul's prosperity for generations, centuries. What we had wasn't a child's notion of romance, but we were happy. Then Arkan and his brother Thexan were born. I loved them so much. But no matter what I did, they wanted nothing to do with me. And Valkorian wanted nothing to do with them. His mind was somewhere else. He barely spoke, barely acknowledged any of us for weeks at a time. And then, Vaylin. Vaylin was troubled from the start.
Was she really dangerous, even as a child?
She made furniture move while she was still in the womb. Tore droids apart as a toddler. Once a guard dropped a ball she tossed. Vaylin crippled him. I confronted Valkorian. His daughter needed help. His sons needed him. His solution was to cage Vaylin's mind. Most of her power was locked away. along with most of who she was. He ignored the rest of us outright. I couldn't stand by and watch. I gathered the children. I tried to tell them we needed to go. They laughed and called me weak. Even as children, even with Valen's power restrained, the three of them together were still far more powerful than me. I couldn't force them to go. So, I left.
I can't imagine how hard that must have been for you.
Better than being trapped there. Helpless, I transferred to the Knights Enforcement Division and took assignments at the outer fringes of our empire. Valkorion never spoke another word to me. Since then, I've only seen my children in broadcasts of public events, like Thexen's funeral, killed in the core worlds. I doubt they even remember me. Hello, little one.
Gotten yourself into any trouble while I was gone?
The Lady of Sorrows is wanted for murder and theft of state secrets, among other charges. The Knights have hunted her for years. No one's come close.
I'm sure the three of us will manage if we work together.
You may not believe this, but it's rare for someone to escape a Knight's justice.
And when that someone is the Knight's own child?
We'll find out, won't we? Could I... Is it possible for me to talk to him? To Valkorion?
I don't think it works that way exactly.
Lots of things live down here. Few of them friendly. We should be careful.
I really, really enjoy all of the background information on Sena there, as well as hearing about how Valen was so incredibly powerful that Valkorion himself even had to cage her mind. I mean, really, all of that is amazing. But can you imagine, for a second, so most of who Valen was locked away, as well as her power. So if you can imagine that, and then imagine, hey, what is Valen like if she has, well, to quote a very well-known person, unlimited power. Yes, I had to go there. I did have to go there. But yeah, can you imagine? I mean, how is that even conceivable? To actually think, hey, she's that powerful already, so she's going to be even more powerful if she's unlocked. And then who knows what kind of person she would be as well, because apparently some of her personality is also locked. So, I don't know. That's the thing. I think that's a very, very cool storyline, and I hope that we actually get to see sometime maybe Valen being unlocked. Who knows? We don't know right now, but hopefully we're going to find out soon. But, of course, now I'm going to have to fight through many of these Zakuul lurkers, and as a result, I will cut away, and when we get to the next story area, I will cut back. Okay, so here we go. We are almost there, and hopefully we'll see... Ah, there's a phase. Wait, am I actually going into the phase, or am I going out of the phase? I think that... Yeah, that was out of the phase, so there was actually a phase there. Oh, well, that's news to me. I actually did not know. But yes, oh, now we have security investigation units. Hello there. I'm actually really surprised that... Wait a minute, these are humans? What's going on with that? Where's the Sky Troopers? I really need to find some Sky Troopers. I miss those guys. Or wait, do I? Do I really? What am I saying? I must be crazy to say that I miss those guys. Well,
Update. Extermination efforts aboard the gravestone have been slower than anticipated, Master. It seems quite unnecessary that I clean up the creature's remains. They clearly serve as an effective warning to other potential stowaways. But Master Retainer was quite insistent, so the ship will be quite clean upon your return.
oh yes, and there is the classic sass from HK. Wow, that really is... He is so good, in my opinion, and of course the voice actor does a very good job too. Okay, so yeah, all we need to do now is exit, and I assume find out what happens next.
This is the old world as most Zakuulans know it. A place to mingle with the rabble and then go home to brag about it. One big party. I have a contact nearby. Need to go alone.
Does this mean you're back to ruthless enforcer, Sena?
Yes.
And yes, T7 is now joining us as our companion. So, yeah, I believe I will be ending this episode off here. Next time, we will be commanding T7 at a couple of surveillance feeds. It's going to take a little bit of time, so I think I might actually just do feed 1 and feed 2 first, and then we'll start the next episode there, because I know these missions. They are relatively iterative for the most part, and they don't have much story at all, so you won't be missing anything very important. So, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.